has to give his fatwa based on his own understanding of the Sharia. And this is what he says, that I have understood this masala to be. That's how it is. Others may follow, but at the moment they are not. They don't accept. So they are still following the old school. Okay.
Another question. Well, before I go to my second question, could you expand a bit on Taqleed next week, like in your lecture, because not just me, but I think all the members of the community, especially the youngsters. I mean,
that is part two.
Yeah, we would need.
Because you see, they asked me to just say IJTIHAD today and Taqleed next week.
Okay. Can I ask you a
so
question?
I didn't talk about Taqleed.
Can I ask you a question? This is a bit random, but it's regarding London. I mean, is it good or is it bad to do London on Umar Bakr and Usman?
Okay, now everyone from...
Yeah, number one. And number two, I mean...
Is everyone here? We don't know.
Someone shake their hands.
There are some in between.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, look, our Imams have many a time said it is not permissible. We have many hadiths on it. Okay? And when asked, they said it is haram to hurt anyone. Third, many of our Imams have openly said that even if you said wrong to the idol of another person, the people, they say this is our God. The Quran says this. Don't say bad to the idols of other people because they'll say bad to your God. So that's why our Imams have forbidden us to say anything like that in front of other people. But we need to know who was right and who was wrong. Who was alayhi salam and who wasn't. Who was the true follower. So we need to know that. And that's what the Shias differ on. Our Sunni brother says, no, leave it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we will not speak on it. We say, no, we need to know because we will be taking our teachings from them. So who do we take our teachings from? So that's why we discuss it. And our Sunni brother said we shouldn't discuss it, we should leave it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to the Day of Judgment. But that's not the matter of the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran has announced many people to be good and to be bad. So it's a detailed topic.
So no none of them, but do we call them Hazrat though?
Well, I haven't said no lanas on them or anything. I've said it is forbidden in front of the Sunni brothers. It is forbidden in front of the Sunni brothers.
So Beshma Allah to them,
No, but it is not permissible in front of the Sunnis, okay? So that's what all of our fuqaha say. It is haram in front of the Sunnis. It is haram. Not only that it is not permissible, it is haram. All of our fuqaha say. But not that you shouldn't have. Even if a person has a soft corner for anyone who was bad, shafaat will be difficult. Okay? This is what the fuqaha say. The shafaat and then the intercession of the Holy Prophet and the alim will be difficult for a person who has a soft corner for the enemies of Allah. Okay,
thank you very much. Who's next?
Yes, the
battery's gone.
Have you got it on?
Speak up.
Okay, many a time, like if you go traveling and it's ordained upon you to do the shortened version of prayer, but sometimes you feel maybe that you want to do the full. So what is the specific reason that is required for you to do shortened? I mean, is it because it's just for ease, or is there another reason for that?
It has been, for the purpose of ease, but you cannot, because I feel like doing something, you cannot do that. Again, that will be the ijtihad and the meaning of the Imam Abu Hanifa qiyas. Analogy is not permissible. You cannot say that I feel this way. No, the Shariat says so. That's why you have to do something. The shortened prayers have to be done the way they are to be done because the Shariat says so. You cannot do otherwise. Okay? Any other questions on ijtihad or taqleed? Yes.
I think Maulana Sahib is quite right when they say qiyas is haram, because even in our journal life, when we are not sure something, we are not sure about it, we start qiyas arai, it could be
analogy, yes. We do it all the time. We do it all the time, but it is forbidden in the cases of theology, and it is forbidden in the cases of jurisprudence. Everyone, shall I give you a few examples of qiyas in your daily life? What is analogy? What is qiyas? You see two things which are similar to each other, you know the ruling of one and you don't know the ruling of the other. What you do is, because they look similar, you apply the ruling of one onto the other. Do you understand that? Okay, I'll explain it. You know, Iblis said, I'll not do sajda to Adam because you've made me from fire and you've made him from dust. Fire is better than dust. Why? The sixth Imam has a detailed hadith on it in Usul Kafi. He says, why is qiyas haram? He says, Awwal man qas wa Iblis la'anahullah. The first person who did qiyas, who did use analogy, was Iblis, and Allah cursed him. Allah cursed him. He said, why? He said, because he thought, you know, in English they have a proverb, it was taken from that whole ideology of the Imam alayhi salam. The Imam said, not every shiny thing is gold. You know, you have this proverb in English.
Yeah.
Not every shining thing is gold. He said, what he saw? He only saw the shine in the fire. He said, look, I glitter. He doesn't have it. So I'm better than him. So the Imam alayhi salam says, had he thought a little bit about it, he would have come to the conclusion that no, dust is better than fire. How? He says, because fire within itself has pride. You lit the fire, yes, you know, when you light it, it goes upwards. And when you throw the dust, it goes down. He says it has modesty in it. He says, fire, you place seeds in it. The fire burns them. You place it in earth, it keeps it. And if you put some water, it returns you the same seed with 700 times as much. Same seed becomes a tree, gives you a lot more fruits and everything. So, and he gave many examples. He says, no, dust is better than fire for these reasons. How do we do qiyas? For example, forgive me for the example. You see, you know, usually the Pakistanis talk about these things like this. So I'll give you the general example that we always do. A black person robs you or something like that. The next black person comes and says, he's going to rob me, quickly lock your car. This is qiyas. Did you all get that?
Yeah.
Why did you derive the ruling that the second black person is going to rob you? On the basis of color.
Yeah.
That's what's haram in Islam. You only pass that ruling based on similarity in race. Oh, there was a previous black person who robbed me, so he must do the same thing. Because of, this is what's called qiyas. You know the ruling. One was a robber, the other one may not be, but you have just passed the ruling because of the color. We do it all the time. You understand my point?
Yes.
This is what's called qiyas. I gave you an example so you understand it. That's what's called analogy. Then when a Mujtahid sits down, he sees two things similar. Imam Abu Hanifa sat down and he said, okay, I don't have a ruling on it, I don't have an ayat, I don't have a hadith. They look similar, what do I do? What do I say? He says, okay, this is forbidden as well. Oh, this is permissible as well. You know, that's what he kept doing. And he gave hundreds of rulings based on qiyas. Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam came to Kufa. Well, he came to Iraq to visit Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Well, I'll just quickly, briefly give you a little bit about his ziyarat. He went to do the ziyarat in Karbala, and he also visited Kufa, where the famous Masjid of Kufa is there, many other things, and he also went to Najaf. Where did he stay? He stayed with Safwan Jamal. You know Ziyarat-e-Waritha? You read every Shiv Jummah? The Ravi, the narrator of Ziyarat-e-Waritha is Hazrat Safwan Jamal. He narrated it from the sixth Imam when the Imam stayed with him. Also Ziyarat-e-Ashura is from Safwan. Ziyarat-e-Ashura and also Dua al-Qama, all of these are. He says the sixth Imam went to Wadi Salam and he visited a grave, and when he finished the Ziyarat, he walked backwards for a long time. He didn't turn his back. So I asked him, he said, Maula, what's here? I don't know, because the grave of Imam Ali was hidden from everyone. He said, Maula, what was here? You have not done that with anyone. You have so much respect, you didn't turn your back towards it for a long time. He said, oh Safwan, don't tell everyone, but just very close Shias. Here is the grave of our grandfather, Ali ibn Abi Talib. And then Safwan said, can I just, put some stones to remember? Because you see, Imam had made a will, hide my grave because Muawiyah will try and dig my grave and take me out. Muawiyah hated Ali ibn Abi Talib. And that's why we hate him so much. So basically, when the Imam came to Kufa, he said, I want to see Abu Hanifa. Who was Abu Hanifa, everyone? One of the students of Imam. His name is Nu'man ibn